often seen the strange sight of guys weaving through the city centre traffic, pushing trolleys filled with scrap metal. Sometimes they call it midgie raking, sifting through garbage in search of valuable materials. It seemed suited to another era, certainly not a 21st century activity. There's not many ways to make an honest buck if you're sleeping rough, or skippering as they call it in Glasgow. I know from personal experience how easy it is to lose yourself in drugs and alcohol. It can tear your life apart. Walking around one of the East End hostels, it's plain to see how people deal with their misery. Round the back there's a bizarre burnt-out landscape the locals call the fireplace. As I tried to work out what went on here, a solitary figure appeared with a trolley filled with scrap and metal wire. Davey has been a wire burner for the last 6 months. This was his job. This helped him stay off junk and given structure to his life.
People call it the Glasgow rap and all that and all.
The what?
Glasgow rap, scrap, things like that, no?
The Glasgow rap?
Aye.
That's quite a good haul today.
Ah, it's no bad, eh?
Is that like a normal day's amount there?
Sometimes I get a lot more.
Right.
I'm out a few times a day. Strip that bit, doesn't it? That's a bit of arm. A little bit of light.
So you become a bit of an expert, like in what sells and how much it's worth and.
Aye, you know, you get to know all the weights and all that. After a while you get to know everything about it, all your metals and that.
The wire is burnt to reveal the valuable copper underneath, and the various fittings are stripped for their base metals. All is sold to the nearby scrap merchant.
See, if they didn't strip this, right? See that? If they didn't strip all this.
Yeah.
And they put it on their scales, they would only charge me 10 pence a key. That's what they would give me. Whereas if I strip it all, right, it'll still be right heavy, and I'll get like 80 pence a key.
80 pence a kilo?
Aye.
What is this place that we're in anyway, David? What was this at one stage?
I don't know, I think it was a car park. I think the cars used to drive down here and park here or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I get told around there that all that building there and all that, and the scrappy building, all that's meant to be getting all knocked down, and they're meant to be building all houses here, council houses.
What's going on in the bushes over there anyway?
I don't know. I don't know what they do, I don't want to know what they do.
Are they hitting up over there or something? They shooting
I don't know, I've never seen what they do, I don't know.
Your gloves are pretty much burnt away, is that?
Aye.
Is that from burning?
I through about 3 pairs of gloves a week.
Do you?
Aye. It's too hot, eh?
So you said you burnt yourself as well before?
Aye.
Just like burn your hands or what?
Aye, my hands, my face and all that.
You burnt your face?
Aye, my face, all the hairs in my face and all that, all sizzled up. Shite as fire I've ever had. A lot of the workers, they know I'm out grafting and trying to make money and all that.
Yeah.
Honest money every day. I'm not out stealing. I mean, I'm not breaking into houses or shoplifting or anything like that.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm getting scrap and that off of building sites, but a lot of the workers let me get the scrap. They give me the scrap, put it by for me.
To me, you're recycling stuff as well, you know.
Aye, I know, I clean up and actually cleaning scrap, metal and all wire and all that I find lying about the streets. You know what I mean? It's not just in building sites.
Yeah.
I've had people coming up to me out of the motor, stopping me in the street, asking me, giving me an address to go up to where the state collects scrap and all that. Got to pod away to keep myself busy and that, to stay off fucking junk and all that, no. I can't sit about the hostels in the room all the time, watching the telly all the time.
So did they give you, what was that you came out with there from the scrappy?
28 quid.
28 quid?
Aye.
They give you a receipt for that as well?
Aye. Aye, I got a receipt for that. What did I do with that? All the different metals, all the tally up, all the weight. He's the only scrappy in Glasgow that does that. That's new.
And that was Davy finished for the day. He had to get over to the chemist for his methadone script. A former 4-bag-a-day heroin addict, he'd been stabilised on methadone for some time now. The wire burning has also brought a sense of stability to his life. He saw it like a 9 to 5, a regular job. I wanted to find out more about the wire burner lifestyle. Who were these guys and what motivated them? Walking beside the Clyde one morning, I encountered Malcolm stashing his wire bundles along the riverbank. He was waiting for the scrapyard to open.
Post office bag. You see the bright stuff, know what I mean? One day I was sitting over there, I had no money, I had nothing, I was strata.
Yeah.
And it was raining, and the sun was out, and then the rainbow had appeared. And I remember the story that they follow the rainbow, you get a pot of gold. And I followed it because it shined across this way.
Yeah.
And I found all this aluminium, man, because they were doing up.
Over here?
They were doing up the, what do you call them? Called the lock-ups.
Yeah.
They were doing them up, they were doing the roofs up, and there was all sheeting inside here. And they dripped it all off, all the old stuff off, and thrown it in the skip. And I'd came along, and I went like, knocked it off. The aluminium, because I knew I was going to get paid in the month for it at the time.
You followed the end of the rainbow and found all this stuff?
Aluminium, aye. I went, couldn't believe it, know what I mean, follow the rainbow. These are the guys that are picking up the rubbish.
How you doing?
Not bad.
So this is where you stay up in this...
Pete McCann's, aye.
It's a hostel? Men's hostel. How long have you been in here?
Just over, well, near enough 5 months now.
Malcolm goes out several times a week trying to find scrap, but today there was a huge anti-war protest. Somehow he had to get through the march to the skips beyond. It wasn't going to be easy.
I'm just saying that if there's a war out, hopefully the price of scrap might go up.
The price of scrap goes up if there's a war?
I hope so, aye. I did it last time.
Yeah.
I mean, like, say, when there was a war on the last one, that Falkland War, the scrap went up in price.
During the Falklands?
Aye, something like that, aye. I've been right up sky high. I don't know, maybe they needed to make things now right.
Yeah.
They needed
Yeah.
that in quick, you know what I mean?
This is going to be a bit hard getting about town today if you've got all this demonstration going on.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's a bit of a hassle, isn't it?
You can't split a march.
No,
You
no.
never heard that one, no?
Yes, I have heard that, yeah, yeah. But this is not an Orange March.
All right. But if it's attack you now that Chaff's broke down there, I don't care, know what I mean?
See, I mean...
Right, let's go now. Sorry, guys, what I'm going to get there, it's going to be man, it's going to be hard.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Oh, mate, what in a hurry? Oh, there we are. Well, you've got to get a wee bit of polite sometimes. That helps, doesn't it?
Malcolm has lived most of his life around skips and bins. He's had a volatile upbringing with next to no schooling. A lot of his childhood was spent raking around the council rubbish dumps with his father. His clothes and belongings were all found, but today he was looking for scrap metal and copper wire. If anything else came his way, it was a bonus.
Nothing.
It's been taken. You know what I hate?
Oh.
Cold chips. Oh, you always get a lot of chips.
Yeah.
Seem they're cold. Oh, what is it?
You've eaten old cold chips out of a bin.
Why not? Right. Just act natural. You smoke?
No.
Oh well, no good. That's what all man used to say. You used to stop you and go, do you smoke? Aye. Well, he's a fag in. He did it.
Always picking dog ends up then.
Yeah, all the time, man. All the time, man. If you've been all day without a smoke and see me get a dry one like that, you go, that's nice. Oh, very nice.
Malcolm has been a solvent user in the past and has occasionally taken street drugs, but doesn't have a habit. He did like his drink though.
Whoa!
Got into begging by accident. One day when he was sitting drinking his cider on the street, he set his empty cup down. It quickly filled with cash from passers-by. He realises there's more money to be made from wire burning, but it's hard graft. If he can't find any scrap, then he may end up begging tonight.
One day I was sitting in the chair, they kept the chair. I was sitting in the living room. She went like that to me. She went like that, son. She said, you're going to suffer when you're older. What do you mean suffer when I'm older? She said, you know what I'm talking about. She said, you're not going to school, you're going to the couch with rubbish tips. Wet out them with, whatever, know what I mean? Whatever came along, we ate it, know what I mean? We did all sorts of things. I don't know, I was too young at the time, know what I mean? I was young and innocent, know what I mean? I'm like that. But now I'm thinking back, know what I mean? I'm going like that. By God, she's right, know what I mean? I'm going like that. I'm more suffered now, know what I mean? Sometimes I lie there and I'm going like that, oh, and the tears, know what I mean? We all cry, know what I mean? We're growing. We're going to, know what I mean? There this morning I was flipping. I keep saying that word flipping. That's today. Now that F word, right?
Yeah.
So I went and I started crying, you know what I mean? I was thinking back, you know what I mean? Thinking the memories what I had when I was younger.
It could have been his drinking, could have been the disruption from the demo, or it could have just been one of those days when there's no scrap to be had anyway. Whatever the case, Malcolm enjoyed hunting around the skips and generally engaging with people. But it seems that his social skills will have to be used for begging this evening after all. Back up at the hostel the next morning, I was surprised to find the fireplace blocked off. It seemed that Davy's information was right and major developments were underway. I heard voices coming from the woods and decided to investigate.
Find any help tobacco?
Scott,
We're a bit loud.
we've nowhere to stay.
Just walking a bit, mate.
You're skippering?
Aye.
But you must have somewhere like you kept down.
Aye, up closest.
Walk a bit and all.
On the run from violence, skippering, feeding a habit. This was the world that surrounded the Wireburners. A world that could overwhelm them at any moment.
About the money,
Tenner
man.
bags of shite, I know.
What's wrong with those tenner bags?
They're pure shite because it's a
Because it's a
diet.
dry up. Because it's a dry up.
Feel it?
It's like
Feel
two.
them? I had knives that size put to my stomach for tenner bags. A smack.
How much of a habit you got now, do you think?
Whatever you can get.
Just whatever
Coke and kit, hundreds it.
She can take it.
I'm a prostitute, so I can make as much
She
money
can
as
take
I
it at
want.
least.
So who's your mum?
That's my mum.
Your old family then?
Yes.
So,
Mum, brother, mum, son, daughter.
mum,
How's your face?
son, daughter.
Yeah. That's when no getting the vein properly.
That's an abscess.
I missed the vein and put the full heroin in the coke all in.
She wasn't in a vein and she put it in. Just
Put
took,
one down there too.
she just took the pain. Went through it.
What's happened to your leg? Is that all from,
Jagging. Drugs.
really? Those
Yep.
track marks?
Uh-huh.
Yep. And I've not been jagging a year yet.
Huh?
1 year, this less than a year? You've
Less
got all
than
that?
a year.
So what are you hitting up?
Coke and heroin.
Coke and heroin?
Right. That's a bad
What,
isn't it?
are you getting veins all down those bits of your legs then?
Aye. Right down to there.
She's had veins in the palm of your hand.
On your feet. I've no main liners in there. I do my groin. Anywhere I can get a bit of blood, I'll do it. And see if I don't get it seen to. Right? Green pus sets in. The pants are sitting on it and it's sore.
And wee green balls go about your system and it can kill you.
Wee green balls start disappearing for it and into your bloodstream you die.
Went for a tenner bag last night.
There was a dry-up of heroin in the country. Some blamed it on the Iraqi
I don't
conflict.
know when I'm going to get it again.
Others blamed local gangsters. Whatever the case, addicts were getting increasingly desperate. As the JCBs did their work, I wondered if I'd seen the last of the Wireburners. But one guy, Archie, did manage to keep working on.
That's quite a heap of copper you got, is it?
It's a not bad bundle, aye. I've got some in the scrapyard already.
Have you?
So,
This was one of the biggest hauls of copper wire I'd seen. Archie showed dedication to his craft. After selling the scrap, he was doing another run through the merchant city.
So how long have you been doing this?
about 2 years.
2 years. And you're not living in a hostel or anything. I mean, a lot of the guys we've been speaking to are living in hostels.
I lived in hostels.
But I mean, you've got your own place.
I've got my own place, girlfriend.
So quite a stable life.
A stable life, aye. This is just for basic, because I can't get a job.
Is that any good, that thing there?
It's aluminium.
Is it?
I've been promising my girlfriend that I would get her one of these for absolutely ages, so I'm just going to hide it just now.
Archie had worked as a common chef, but it stressed him right out, so he quit. Searching for scrap was his new occupation. It was regular hours, and he was his own boss. Not a particularly easy option, though.
So that's a nice bit of alley there, then.
Aye. I didn't actually think that he would give us it. I thought he was going to put it back up.
It's hard work, Archie.
Oh, aye. He could be fit to do this. If I could get a job in there, mate, believe me, I'd get one. I've seen him, mate, I've seen him. And all I got was, come back tomorrow, and I was just dog sick of coming back. This is me just
Getting your life back together.
Just getting it back together.
So how did you get into this game then? I mean, did you know a guy that was doing it or what?
I seen a boy pushing a barrel load of wire, and I just asked him, and from then on I started getting to know which type of metal to pick up and things like that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might find that it's a strange way that I walk about the city centre, but this is a route that I take every day.
So you're one of the few guys that's doing this that don't have a criminal record, drug habit, alcohol problem.
Well, I smoke cannabis, if that's what you call drugs.
Yeah, no, it's not really a huge problem, is it?
No. There we go, I can take that.
What kind of stuff's that?
Zinc.
That's zinc?
Aye. Aye, basically, I'm just recycling. And I do the labourers and the foremen a good turn by taking half the stuff away, because then they can get more stuff on their skip. What's that, mate?
My zinc.
My zinc? A bloke just tell me to take it then, mate. I couldn't even tell you who it was. Was it yours? Do you want it? Cheers, mate.
So some guys just left that for you?
Aye. Had to have been one of the labourers.
So they're pretty decent then, the labourers?
Aye. Because usually, if somebody gives me a big load, I will give them cigarettes or whatever alcohol they drink, do you know what I mean, on a Friday. How you doing, sir?
There's a skip about with a load of that stuff on it.
The aluminium and stuff?
Aye. It was a... What were they loading it with?
Maybe it was Archie's general attitude and his professional approach to the job. Or maybe his friendly manner. Whatever. People were being really helpful towards him.
Right, thanks a lot, mate.
Look at all that stuff that guy's put out for you there.
Aye, aye. Thanks a lot, mate.
Is that pure lead?
Aye.
Solid lead?
I don't drink, mate, but... Yeah. If I ever do see you in a pub, there's a pint in it for you.
I've seen you out here long enough.
You did pretty well there then, Archie.
Aye, aye.
So you take that up to the scrappy now,
Take up the scrappy, put it in my...
get a few quid, and you're going out again this afternoon?
I will be, aye. If I have a crap day, I'll just finish early. If I have a good day, I'll finish I'll work to the death, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry? No bother, mate, sorry. Right.
Thought you were getting a pool there.
Aye. Some police can hassle is a lot, and others just don't bother at all because they know I'm not out thieving or anything else like that, do you know what I mean?
Archie works within the law, doesn't have a criminal record, and isn't a heavy drug user. It's easy to make assumptions about people that live off rubbish and scrap. But here's a guy that dispels such misconceptions. In fact, I found really positive traits within all the Wireburners. Admirable qualities that perhaps help them survive the threatening world that surrounds them.